In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about marketing your business on a small budget. Now, if you think that you need a huge budget to market your business, well, think again. The only thing you do need to do is you need to be smart at how you use your budget to market a small size business, because not every business has got an open wallet whereby they can spend money left, right, and center. So if you've got a small budget and you want to know how to focus that budget and start getting more customers flowing into your business, then keep watching this video, because I'm going to give you some strategies that you can take away to help market your business. And a lot of these strategies are going to be free, so you don't even need to pay to market your business every single time. And in some cases, yes, you do, but let's cover them. So if that's of any interest to you, let's make a start. So the first thing you need to do before even thinking about marketing your business is that you need to think, where do your audiences hang out? Which channels do they hang out on? So do they hang out on Facebook, or do they hang out on LinkedIn, or do they hang out on Instagram and TikTok and so on? So that's the very first thing, because that's going to form the foundation of your whole marketing, right? Because whatever decisions you make, you've got to really think, what are their interests? What do they like? What are their pain points, whatever, and where do they ultimately hang out? Because those are the channels that you really want to focus your time into, because you know that that's where you're going to attract your customers into your business. So what you need to do is, once you've decided that where your customers hang out, then what you do is you start engaging, you start having conversations, you start putting out posts onto those channels. So if it is Instagram, for example, start putting daily posts, or a post every single day, or every other day, or once every 3 days, or whatever. Just put posts, put content out there so people get to find out about you, that you actually exist. And then start giving tips, advice about what they can do, what your typical audience can do to help themselves. And then occasionally put out something called a call to action, which is saying, hey, if you want help with this, reach out to me, look in my bio, or click on the link, or whatever, right? So that's what you need to do, because that's not going to cost you a single penny. You can do it yourself. You can use tools, you can use free tools like Canva to create images, so you don't need to go for a paid option. And that's not going to cost you anything but your time, right? So once you decide that, then you need to think about, hey, let's think about short-term strategies first. Now, short-term strategies is, like I mentioned earlier, social media. That's a short-term strategy. And what I mentioned is that you can use tools like Canva, and you can create like how-to tips, for example. So let me give you an example of this. If your target customers are, let's say, car garages, you can start giving out content on how to change a car tire, for example, or best tools to use to change a car tire, and so on. So you're giving content around what they might be interested in. And again, use tools like Canva to create the images. The other thing that you can do as a short-term strategy, so these are quick wins, these, is you can collaborate with local people. So people partner with businesses that can help complement your services, and you can promote their services and they can promote yours. And it doesn't take a lot to actually do that, because you soon find that you've got to have a beneficial relationship, so a mutually beneficial relationship, so that you're passing on work to them and they're passing on work to you. Okay. Now, an example of this, if you've got a marketing agency, so you want to start digital marketing, it could be that you do, let's say, for example, social media, but you might not do SEO, search engine optimization, in which case you can go to a company that does search engine optimization and doesn't do social media, tell them about yourself and say to them, hey, we do this, you do social media. If you do get any referrals for social media, could you pass them on to us? And we will do the same. If we get any SEO clients, we'll pass them on to you. A mutually beneficial relationship. The other thing that you can do as another short-term strategy, which is a quick win again, is do something like email marketing. So if you've got a database of your potential customers, keep emailing them on a regular basis, maybe once a week, telling them about your products, your services, but also tips and advice that will be helpful to your audiences. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to keep selling, 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 right? Just when you're giving valued advice and you're acting as the expert and giving them very useful tips, they will value that. And when they know that they want your service, they will just come back to you because they see you now as an expert and you're giving regular advice and tips on that subject. Now, before I go on to point number three, guys, if you want to learn more about how to market your business on a small budget, hit that subscribe button, because what I do is I put out regular content around these types of topics about helping people just like yourselves to promote their businesses and in various situations, either on a paid budget, or some people have got a huge budget, and then how do you focus that budget? Or some people have got no budget or very little budget, right? So if you want to learn more about these things, do yourself a favor and just hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any questions, post in the comment box below. Now I'm going to tell you about a long-term strategy. So I've covered the short-term strategies or some quick wins. Is one that you can do is for long-term strategy is content marketing. And what I mean by content marketing is things like writing blogs about something specific or a specific industry. Again, giving useful advice, tips, how-tos, giving statistics, and just generally helping people into giving them very valued information. If it's not a blog, do a vlog. So what you're doing is you're putting content out there on a regular basis about your topic, just like I'm giving this content about how to market your business if you've got a very small budget or you've got no budget. What are the strategies that you can do, right? So then people will start seeing you as the expert. The other thing that you can do in content marketing is do basic search engine optimization, which is doing very little tweaks to your website so that Google or other search engines start to recognize your website. And when people are going to Google and typing in your potential keywords like car garages near me or dentist near me or so on, right? Then your business starts to appear somewhere on the Google page so people can find you on, I say, Google or any other search engine. The other thing that you can do as a longer term strategy, again, and longer term strategies do take a little bit of time, is join Facebook groups or even create your own Facebook groups. So what you can do, you can go to Facebook and search for groups around your industry. So for example, you can search for groups around business development, for example. So then if you find a group for business development, you'll find that people are asking questions about developing their business or marketing their business. And then you can give advice in those groups. So find a group that your potential customers are hanging out in. And also you can create your own group as well. So you can invite people into your group, give them valued advice, and then you're naturally building a relationship with these people. Another thing that you can do on the longer term strategies is referrals. So you can ask your customers to refer you, right? Say, hey, look, have I provided a great service to you? How are you with my service? And if you like my service, do you know anybody else who can benefit from the same service? It'd be really great if you could refer them to me. Sometimes what you can do, you can offer them an incentive. You can say, I will give you X amount, either a one-off payment or a commission or a percentage, whatever you feel is reasonable in return for them referring someone to you who then turns into a lead an actual customer, when the lead turns into a customer. Now, if you've got a little bit of a budget and you want quick results, the quickest way you can get a result is using paid advertising. So what you could do, you could set up a micro budget, let's say even $10 a day, and market it on platforms like Google Ads or Facebook Ads and so on. But to keep it highly focused, and what we talk about is using high intent keywords. In other words, people who are actually looking for your products or services. For example, if people are looking for a car garage, they might type in car garage near me. Or if people are looking to sell their house, they might type in evaluate my house or how much is my house worth. And you can put these words into search engines like Google or Microsoft Ads, whichever one it is, so that when people are typing these in, then your business will appear at the top of the Google page, and in return, you pay Google a small amount out of your daily budget. The benefit of advertising using paid advertising is you get results a lot more quicker. So there's no long-term waiting. Okay. So again, focus your budget on very high quality keywords. Avoid research intent keywords or generic keywords. For example, houses. If someone types in houses, well, what do they mean? Or if someone types in acne, what do they mean? Okay. But if they type in acne treatment, that means that, hey, they're after some sort of a treatment for acne and so on. Okay. Another thing you can do on paid advertising, which works really well, is something called retargeting ads. Retargeting ads is if somebody's come onto your website, and let's face it, you don't buy straight away or you don't inquire straight away when you go to a website. Sometimes you need to go to that website several times, visit your competitor's website or other websites. So what retargeting ads are is that once somebody's been on your website and they move away from your website, so they go to a different website altogether, you can then show them ads on that other website so that it reminds them. For example, if you're selling handbags, for example, and somebody comes onto your website looking at the handbags that you're selling, or if you're offering a certain treatment, like the example I gave on acne, for example, you can create a retargeting ad. So if someone goes away and onto a different website, they will they will see a picture or a photo of acne or your handbags or whatever it is, and it'll remind them about you. And when they click on it, they'll be able to come back onto your website again. So with paid advertising, if it's managed very carefully, you can do some very smart things very quickly and start marketing your budget, marketing your business, and getting leads in a lot more quicker. The other thing that you must do, and every business must do, is you must embrace AI and automation. So what you can do, you can use tools like ChatGPT. So what ChatGPT does is it's an AI platform whereby you can get ideas of content that you might want to write. So you can say to ChatGPT that I wish to write an article on this topic, like acne treatment, for example. Can you give me some ideas? And it give you a whole load of ideas. And what you don't want to do, you don't want to copy the ideas. You want to take the ideas and use that as inspiration. Then you can use uh, ChatGPT. I'm using ChatGPT. I'm saying ChatGPT, but any AI model like that, there are other models out there as well, like Gemini and so on. Okay, but then you can get to write out the content or the structure of the content. You can just write, "Hey, could you write me a blog on acne treat or how to treat your acne?" And what you don't want to again do, you don't want to just copy and paste it because it's being picked up as AI. So you want to put your own personality behind it. So you want to use artificial intelligence to influence your thoughts, and you can make it your own, right? Because when people see AI written content, they can tell it's AI written. Okay. So even when you're writing emails, if you're writing an email, just like me, I'm really bad at spelling and grammar. You can copy and paste that into ChatGPT and say, can you proofread this or can you improve it? And it will do it for you. So when I'm talking about that's AI, but automation is you can use certain tools like high level, and I'll put a link in the description below so that what you can do with these tools is things like if somebody comes onto your website and fills in a contact form, you can send them automatic replies back or a series of emails back. Or if someone downloads one of your ebooks, then or guides or lead magnets, then you can send them several emails back like one today, one next week, one the week after, and then you can say in one of the emails, it could even say, "Hey, so how did you find our ebook that you just downloaded? Right? Would you like to jump onto a quick course so we can discuss it a bit more, or we can discuss your business a bit more?" So you're using AI and automation to generate leads by giving them something for free. If you want to learn more about this, please get in touch with me. Just comment in the description box below saying, please tell me more, and I will tell you more about it. But AI and automation is absolutely key. With automation, you can schedule your posts again, your social media posts. So you could take 3 hours out of your whole week, and you can schedule your posts for the next month using AI and automation. And I can show you how to do that. Again, you can do that with powerful tools like High Level, which is absolutely incredible. So you're spending 3 hours of your time and you can create your post for the whole month or even 2 months. Another thing that you can do to market your local business is do networking. Now, you do networking and you build relationships, and they're not going to cost you anything. Attend local events, and by by visiting local events, you're then getting to know people. So it's not always about selling; it's about building a relationship. Because people buy people at the end of the day. Once people get to know you, like you, and trust you, that's KLT, they start warming up to you and they might want to use your service, right? So it's a longer term strategy, but it does definitely work. Now, if you don't have the time to go out, then what you could do online networking. So you can join various LinkedIn groups or participate in Twitter discussions and so on. So there are so many different ways that you can do networking, both online and offline. Now, Another thing that you need to take into account, which is measuring and adapt. So what you must constantly do, you must track your performance. What's working for you? You've tried I outlined several strategies for you, but which one's working for you? Which one are you spending a lot of time on? And it's not driving any inquiries or leads or conversations, but which ones are working? And then what you can do, you can adapt to them. You can say, okay, well, by using, let's say, paid advertising, it's working for me because I'm generating a few leads, or by participating in Facebook groups or Instagram posts, it's working for me. So then what you need to do is I've outlined all these strategies, and you can say, tell you what, I'm just going to focus on these strategies one, two, or three, and three. So you need to keep measuring, keep a record of what's happening, and then adapt to strategies and focus your efforts on these things. What's really important on a conclusion basis that have some sort of a call to action. So whatever you do, make sure you get a call to action. So for example, if you're writing a blog, for example, don't just write it and leave it. Make sure you say, you sort of write at the bottom of it or halfway through, hey, get in touch, or want to know more, learn more, get in touch, or contact us, or book a call, or book a one-to-one, or book a discovery call. You can go to various calendar platforms which you can use for free. So they've got a calendar on there in there already, and you can sign up to the account. So people can actually click on book now, go to a calendar, choose a date and time, and you'll get an email saying, hey, somebody's booked a get date and time with you, right? You can do all these things, but you just got to be a bit more smarter. So then the effort that you're putting in, even to videos, I've put several call to actions in this video. I've said, subscribe to my channel, actually. So that call to action, have you done it yet? Have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't, please, I strongly request you hit that subscribe button. And if you can, hit the notifications button so that when I do create new content to help businesses just like yours to market your business on a small budget, then you'll be notified. And it'll be helping me as well to keep creating such content. So yeah, and last thing on a conclusion, you need to invite people to engage with you. So don't just put content out there. If people are commenting on your content, make sure you comment back, or make sure you reply back. And sometimes do content which is going to trigger a conversation. So you want engagement, because the secret is a lot of these platforms like content and they like engagement. So when people do reply, the algorithms, this platform like Instagram, LinkedIn, everything, they love it. And when they like it, the more engagement that they get, the more they like it. So if someone replies to you, write them a text message or a message back, and hopefully they'll engage with you again. So whoever messages you and takes their valuable time to comment or reply to you, make sure that you reciprocate your efforts and time to back to them again. Guys, I hope you found it useful. Which one of these strategies you think will work best for your business? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you that what you think will work really well for your business. Or if you've done something that hasn't worked quite so well, again, tell me in the description below. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to learn more about marketing your local business, especially local business, right? And then hit this, check out this video here. It's great to market local businesses because it also covers something called Google Business Profile, which is Google Maps. And that, again, you can sign up for free, and it's designed to market your local businesses. So where you want local customers. Guys, goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you on another video. Bye for now.